You are probably wondering where we are, aren't you? Unfortunately, there's not enough time for me to explain it to you now. Once you're able to strike down Ganon with the item you obtain in this castle, all will be made clear to you. Trust in my words, see what awaits you in the castle.
Hey guys, it's TriSkeet. Welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. Last episode, we defeated Godon, or Gadon, whatever, the boss of the Tower of the Gods. Then we rung a bell at the top and came down here. And we sank to the bottom of the waves. Here to some castle. So everything's all in black and white. There are mountains. There's just this huge land that's been underwater the whole time. But somehow we can breathe, and it's not really underwater. Oh. I mean, like, there's still air here, it's not flooded, but it's still, like, underwater. You know what I mean, but... So yeah, we're in some sort of ancient castle. The King of Red Lions is telling us that there's something we need in the god. Shit, I didn't need to bring out my bombs. Anyway, apparently from what he was saying, there's, like, something in this castle we need to get. I really like how there's just like a frozen waterfall here. Yeah, it's strange. Everything's in black and white. So, let's enter the castle. Everything's all colorless. It's some sort of ancient castle. There are a bunch of moblins and darkness here too. It's like they're frozen. What happened here? Go up, there's a bunch of paintings too. Here you can see a bunch of people that suspiciously look like the pirates. Here there's some sort of like king guy. Oh wait, probably shouldn't have broken that pot, but anyway. It's just abandoned. There's a Darkman and a Moblin here, and they're just frozen. What could have happened to this castle? What could have happened to the people who lived here? There's a bunch of statues too. If you go on here, there's like a little alcove, I think it's called. I can't remember the word. Anyway, alright Link, I'll need you to listen to me for a moment. The item you seek is hidden somewhere in the castle. In this castle. To find it, you must find the entrance to the basement. But that entrance is blocked by a mighty threshold, firmly sealed to prevent evil from ever gaining access. You know where to search and what you must do to open the hidden way? You'll find a clue in the shape of the heraldry near where we arrived at the castle. Now if you look up, it's a statue of Link from Ocarina of Time. Strange. Now if you look, in the center there's a symbol of 3 triangles. If you've played any Zelda game before, then you'll know what those 3 triangles mean. If you haven't, it's a symbol of the Triforce. What is the Triforce, you ask? Well, we'll get into that later. What I want to do is bring these 3 triangular blocks and move them onto the triangles. The way they move is kind of weird, as you can see. Like, if you go on this side, it will move this way. But if you were to pull on this side, it goes this way. So you just kind of gotta play around with them. As once you figure out how they work, you just gotta do that. Yeah, it's weird. And we're almost there. And oh my god, that was such a hard puzzle that'll totally prevent evil from getting access. And it's the same symbol that appeared right before we raised the Tower of the Gods. This actually moves. What awaits us in the basement? Let's find out. Some sort of old chamber. There's something in the center. First, there's something I want to point out. If you go here, there's a Triforce symbol, and there's also the sages from Ocarina of Time. Here's Princess Ruto, Raru, Saria, Ganon, Darunia, Impa, and Naburu. Another Triforce symbol. That's just a kind of cool thing. If you go in the center, excellent, Link. To perceive such a puzzle and decipher it is no small feat. Now take the sword that lies before you. It is none other than the Master Sword, the blade of evil's bane. It is the only sword that can banish Ganon from the world above. If you look, there's a bunch of carvings from the people in the prologue praying to the Master Sword or something. You got the Master Sword, the legendary blade with the power to repel evil, once wielded by the legendary hero himself. And so we now have the Master Sword. It is twice as powerful as our old sword, which is good. But anyway, now the castle is fully restored to color. I really love the music here. It really gives off the feeling this is once a castle, a royal feeling. It has a royal feeling to it, but it also has a feeling of like a fallen kingdom. People used to live here, and no one knows what happened to them. It also is somewhat intimidating, because, well, all those enemies just came to life. So now, the basement is closing. If we try escaping the castle, well, we can't. What we gotta do is defeat every single enemy in the castle. Yeah, it can be kind of tedious, but it is worth it, because you'll just get a bunch of rewards from it. Now, there are a bunch of Darknuts here. As I said when we fought our first Darknut, what you want to do is use your grappling hook on them to get Knight's Crests. Now, this is a prime shot for you to get Knight's Crests. You want to get at least 10 of them. Wait, how many do we have now? Wait, we got 4 now, so you want to get... So we only need 6 left. Ooh, an orb. But, yeah, let's go and kill all these enemies. As I said before, just L target them. Once the A button icon appears for you to react, then just do that, and so you can get behind them and slash your armor off. Wait, what just happened? Oh yeah, and sometimes enemies will hit themselves, which is really useful. See what this guy drops. Oh, bombs. And that mob just hit the dark note, which is kind of funny. Ooh, Knight's Crest, Ah, whoa. Killed the moblin. Get the orb later. Ooh, skull necklace. I believe I've told you about these. Oh yeah, and Dark Nuts can pick up other enemies' weapons too, which is pretty cool. So, if I haven't told you guys about the skull necklaces, basically you want to get 20 of them because you'll get a piece of heart from it. So, yeah. Kill this guy. Wait, how did that not work? That was boring. Oh. Oh, well, I was meaning to slice his helmet off, but oh well. I just killed him anyway without his helmet off. But yeah, if you can't tell, we're gonna get a lot of stuff from this. This is well worth your time. Well, you kind of have to do it to complete the game anyway, but... Die, die, die! Die! You die? Die! Thank you. You can drop. Oh, just bombs, that sucks. Nothing in here. What I recommend doing is taking out all the enemies on the bottom floor first and then the top floor. That's what I've always done this part, to just get them all over and done with. However, I would not recommend fighting more than one Dark Nut at once while fighting more than one Moblin at once. But yeah, if you're gonna fight two enemies at once and one of them's a Dark Nut, make sure the other's a Moblin. Because trust me, you do not want to fight two Dark Nuts at once. Oh yeah, you also can't go out this way too either, just kind of roll. And of course I get electrocuted as I try to slice his armor off. Come on. I want to slice your armor off without being in danger of getting electrocuted. Come on. Come on, can I get behind you? What? Come on. Can I get behind you? Thank you. Come on! Die, die, die! You know what, I'll just leave him alone. Come on, can I kill you? Come on! Die! Thank you! Sheesh, that went on for much longer than it should have. Let's see, any more down here? I think that guy's above us. So let's go on to the top floor. Come on. I remember when I first played this game, I thought you had to do something with like this broken statue, like stand on the pedestal or something. I didn't know you can move those blocks, and I was really confused. But yeah, I guess I should share that story. Another rupee, good. Doctor on the moblins, take these guys out. Already killed the moblin. Magic. Plus his armor off, unlike the last guy. There you drop. Orb. I don't really need that one heart that flowed down. But wait, how many Night Scraps do we have? Oh, 10 already. That's good. Let's take these last few guys out. Face me, cowards! Ooh, 3 at once. I can take this. Alright, killed 1. Killed 2. Killed 3. Nice. And the barriers go down, so we can now leave. But before we go back to King of Red Lions, there's something I'd like to point out to you guys, which I think is pretty cool. So, we're going to want to go out the back of the castle instead, because there is something we can see there. So let's go out. There's a bunch of ruins. There's a bunch of ruins here. And the same music that played in the woods on Outside Island. There's a path in a canyon. And due to this, it is actually theorized that those ruins up there are actually the ruins of the castle town in Ocarina of Time. If you go over there, there's like a stump there, which is weird. But it's also theorized that the ruins of from Ocarina of Time over there, and that this is actually the Temple of Time due to its positions, and because it just looks so similar to it. This I should bring that up. There's like this weird purple barrier here that we can't cross. Can't try anything, so it's pretty cool. I have to say, I really love the design of this place, like this whole submerged place that isn't really submerged. I don't know, it's just so otherworldly and just unlike everything we've seen in this game so far. So, let's go back to King of Red Lions. At long last, our preparations are complete. You must return to me so we can return by the same path that brought us here. The time has come to save your sister from her prison in the Forsaken Fortress. Hurry, Link. Let's get in. And let's go to the Forsaken Fortress to finally save Aru. So, the Forsaken Fortress up here. So, let's set the wind direction to... Oh, wait, no, that's not it. Why can't I never remember the wind direction of this? It's like so easy to remember. But anyway, of course I'm going to be speeding up the sailing there. But, anyway, well, of course, if I see something that we should do, then, or something I should point out, then I'll slow down, but yeah. Let's set sail for the Forsaken Fortress. Oh, here's something to bring up. When you get near the North Triangle Island, you'll see the cyclone that Zeph was telling us about. Now that we have the Hero's Bow, we're going to want to approach it. And there's Cyclos. Foolish creature does not fear the gods. To the end of the sea with you, that the winds of Cyclos' wrath blow you away. So what you want to do here is shoot Cyclos with your arrows 3 times. 1. It takes a while to hit him, so just be wary of that. There's the second one. And the third one. Yeah, it's pretty easy, that's all you have to do. That's a heck of an arm you've got there. And what an eye! No one's ever been able to spot me in there before now. You obviously have mastery of the air. Now that we've established that you're quite the Wind Waker, let me see if you can handle this. So it's a Wind Waker song, so down, right, left, up. We have learned the Ballad of Gales. Wow! In the hands of a Wind Waker like you, any of my adorable little cyclones will be as happy as can be. If you need to move like the wind over the ocean deeps, just call my cyclones. So I guess I'll head home for now. See you down the road. So anyway, what you can do now is you can play the Battle of the Gales like this. Down, right, left, up. What'll happen is that you can warp to all sorts of different islands. You can warp to this island, which would, even though it's closer to the Forsaken Fortress, it actually warps you inside the island. And the thing is that you can't sail out of it, so that's kind of useless. You can also warp to Windfall Island, Dragoner's Island. This island, which we haven't been to before. Greatfish Isle, Tower of the Gods. This island, which we haven't been to before. The Forest Haven, and Outside Island. Because we can't sail to the Forsaken Fortress from here, we're going to sail to it from Windfall Island since it's the closest. So basically, it just summons up a cyclone and warps you to wherever you want to go. That's very useful if you're just traveling around and you just want to get somewhere faster. So, let's set sail once again for the Forsaken Fortress. Ah, so another glorious day on the Great Sea. And there's the Forsaken Fortress right there. I kind of like how it kind of looks like Greatfish Isle from here on out, but anyway, let's sail forth. Such a bright, beautiful day. Oh yeah, and there's these exploding barrels. Anyway, as I was saying, it was such a bright and beautiful day. Nothing can ruin it, and night won't be for a really very, very, very long time. Seagulls are with us. It's a wonderful time. It's a bright day. Night will be coming. So, yeah. It's perfect. Night will be coming for a long, long time. And what the holy... Yep. As soon as you approach the Forsaken Fortress, it immediately turns to night, which I kind of like. But here we are, back at the Forsaken Fortress. Ooh, there's a mapfish. Something I should bring up, since I got all the mapfish locations for 5 islands now, and I didn't show you guys it. I'll probably show you guys what the mapfish said for them in the next episode. Boy, small fry, blah blah blah. You're gonna plug your paintbrush and do this stuff. Forsaken Fortress. I hear there's a fellow on Windfall Island who's collecting skull necklaces. You know who it is, Fry? I don't, sorry. What I can tell you is those piggish monsters you see here in the Forsaken Fortress seem to carry those skull necklaces around all the time. Not that I think it's easy to work stealing anything from the likes of those guys. That's all the info I've got to offer. Yeah, he's just telling us about skull necklaces, how we can steal them from moblins using the grappling hook. But anyway, now what we're going to want to do is sail around until we see the door of this. What we're going to want to do now is pull out our cannon and blast them. You can also destroy these cannons too. Fuck you. Die. So let's sail in. And here's where we were. Ganon has likely been made aware of our little incursion already, but you have the Master Sword. The sword shall shine in the darkness, casting back evil. When a thing in your hands, none can keep you from rescuing your sister. Do not be afraid. So, let's go forth and face Ganon. Now the lights don't do anything. If you look, we can't climb up these stairs yet because of these spiky pegs. If touching them will hurt you. And the little brick thingy is gone. So, yeah. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. So as soon as you approach the door, this guy appears. This is Phantom Ganon. I really like this guy's battle theme. So you want to do, you have to play tennis with him. L target once he hits the energy ball at you. Basically, I like his theme, but first, let's talk about battle. Basically, as he shoots the energy ball at you, you have to hit it back at him to kind of like play tennis with him. Yeah, this is kind of like Zelda tennis, basically. Enough about that. I really like this guy's battle theme. I don't know why, I just really do. Come on, there you are. Come on, I just want to play tennis with you. Come on. Hey, I just want to play tennis with you. No hard feelings. And then after enough times, he'll fall down. You just want to slash it in. So yeah, that's basically what you gotta do. But yeah, he also can attack you sometimes. And it doesn't do anything really. Come on, can you just like do the tennis thing? There we go. Oh, that was fast. So let's slash at him. Oh, actually hit him. Oh, I didn't know you could do that, actually. So, yeah, we have to defeat Phantom Ganon. And he disappears. The door's open. Ooh, spiky chest. Oh great, these guys. But first, in order to take care of them, let's pull out what is one of my favorite items in the game. The Skull Hammer. I love this item. Let's pull it out. Watch this. These annoying mini-bins bothering you? Look at how far they go. We can also flatten them like pancakes. Yeah, this thing is awesome. You can also smash these pegs in. Hey, Mini-blins, die! See that? I didn't even hit him, and he still died from the sheer amazingness of his of the Skull Hammer. But anyway, what we're gonna want to do is just climb up the tower again. Die! 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 Even Evelyn's. What we're going to want to do is just go into the tower again. You don't have to take care of the searchlight since you won't get thrown in jail. And you can also kill the moblins too, which is very useful. However, there's no lantern this time, so what you gotta do is bring out your Leaf to glide over. Yeah, here's where we got our compass. So yeah. Come on. Bash that in. How'd I get hurt from that? Oh crap, hold on, my back's at low battery. Let me just go get its charger. Anyway, yeah, we're just gonna want to go and climb the tower. So let's go. Of course, let's just glide over to the Deku Leaf and go through. Then there's this exterior thing, like the. Oh yeah, and this mountain thing can blast you now. Now we can fight these moblins, which is good. Now we can finally get revenge on them. Just be careful, they can also set you on fire with their lanterns. kill this guy. Good. So yeah, now let's climb the Forsaken Fortress once more to face on against Ganon. Well, hopefully anyway. Oh great, more of these guys. Die! Thanks. You both just died. Look how far you went with that lasso. Seriously, look at that. Well, I'm just gonna smash any uneven that comes our way. Well, I'm just gonna run away from that. If they get too close, then they get blasted. Or they get smashed. Where'd he go? I hate these guys. They're so annoying. Like, I hate these guys. Now, let's settle over once more. Could use a Deku Leaf, but I'm just too lazy to set the wind direction correctly, so. I like how there's just an anchor dangling from there. I don't know why. Oh yeah, there's also cannons shooting at you, so gotta be careful of that. Oh wait, I fell down here. Maybe I should just use the Deku Leaf. Yeah, I think I'll just change the wind direction and use the Deku Leaf instead, so settling. And I actually played the Wind's Requiem correctly. Yay! So let's glide over here. Change the wind direction again. No. Change the wind direction again. And fuck you. Hope you die. And glide over here. Oh. Want to die? There you go. Death for everybody! Yay! Death for everybody! Die! So now, let's go forth and save Auril. Well, first, after we kill this guy... Wait, where'd he go? I don't know.